Okay, let's start the review. Here's the first question. The first question talks about a spaceship that can support 100,000 of cubic meters of air, and every astronaut consumes 15,000 cubic meters of air. Now, how many astronauts can the spaceship support? This is a typical case of um, integer division, where you cannot have fraction of um, uh, an astronaut. So in this case, we cannot use the normal division, floating point division, but we use the integer division, also known as uh, uh, floor division. So let's do it 100,000, 100,000. This is uh, integer division, 15,000. The answer is 6. If you do normal division, floating division, it will be 6.2 thirds, 6.666, which is, of course, not the case. We cannot support six astronauts and apart. So actually, I don't care whether you calculate using the normal the Python integer division operator, or you do it using the calculator and um, drop the a fraction, as long as you understand this is integer division. Okay, so the answer here is 6. Second question is about a water reservoir and a population. So 1,000 cubic meters of water, and 444 persons. Now, the water can be divided. Astronauts cannot be. So the question is about fixed amount of water per person. We cannot divide a person. But if the person number is fixed, we can divide the amount of water. So this is a floating point division. The answer simply is 1,000 divided by 444. Let's make this bigger. 1,000 normal division divided by 444. Answer is 252. Sorry, 2.2522. So if you want to round to the nearest two numbers, we can make it this way. Round this value, comma, two decimal numbers, decimal digits. It will be 2.25. Okay, nice. Third question: what is the result of this? Print string of 9 plus string of 2. Now the strings have funny operations. We have a string plus string is concatenation. String multiplied by string is repetition. Okay, so something like arms plus I'm sorry, without space is sorry, one string without space. This concatenation. If we try string plus number, excuse me. الحمد لله. This is not accepted. Strings cannot be summed with numbers. So also only numbers with numbers or strings with strings. There's another string funny operation, which is multiplication. So instead of Amr plus 2, Amr times 2. This is Amr. This is repetition. Okay, here in this question, we have 9 as a string. Remember that the 9 is between quotes, single quotes. So 9 plus 2. This is a case of concatenation. It will be 92. Let's take this copy this line. Will be concatenation. Will be 92. Yes, 92. Now here the string 9 is converted into int, and the string 2 is converted into int. So now we have int plus int. So 9 plus 2 equals 11. This is not string anymore. This is integer addition, as normal as you expect. Now, integer of 9 times integer of 2. Again, this is integer multiplication. 9 times 2 is 18. Straightforward. Right, that's what. Just copy, paste. Okay, let's repeat this. And modify to multiply is 18. Okay, nice. Now, 9, this is a string, multiplied by integer 2. So we have this 9, this is int times int. So it's integer multiplication. The string times int. This is a repetition. So it will be 99. Precisely, it's not 99, it's 99. It's 99. To give you the feeling, what is the difference between 99 as a string and the 99? Let's remove the print here. The result will be a string 99 within a single or double quote. While if you have, well, this is, let's say 9 plus 90. This is 99. This is 99. This is 99 within a string. You see the difference? It's 99 without anything around. It's 99 with double, a pair of single quotes. Okay. What is the result of division of integer 9 by integer 2? And the next question is, what's the result of this is a floor division or integer division of integer 9 divided by integer 2. As we said earlier, that uh, uh, all operands are of the same time, the result of same type, the result is always of the same type, except for division. division defaults to float unless you ask for the integer division. Okay, so we expect that this will be 4 and this will be 4.5. Let's see. What is taking too long? It is taking too long. Okay, let's close this all together and reopen it again. Meanwhile, let's do it. It's 9 divided by 10. And so can I have this one? Division. The division will be, I will have a decimal fraction, which is 4.5. And if it's integer fraction, will be 4 only. Okay. I want to close this. I want to close this. Close the program. Okay. Question number 9 is about writing a function named rectangle perimeter that takes length and width. Seems that my laptop is hanging. Okay. Okay. Let's start by writing the function. So how do you define a function? By writing diff. We can write it here in the console with a small function, but I prefer to make a new file, new Python module, also known as Python file. New Python file. Let's call exam1 review. It will add to py. Okay, now we are in the exam1 review by. Alhamdulillah. Let it open. Meanwhile, we uh, define the function. Def rectangle perimeter. So we define a function by writing the word def, keyword def, space, function name, then parentheses, and add the parameters length and width, if I remember correctly. Then the colon. Colon says that we finished the header definition. Now the body. When we enter, when we click enter, the IDE uh, automatically indents our uh, cursor, 4 spaces for one tab to start writing here. Okay, now what does it need? Seems that we are having a problem with the Adobe here. Okay, I will pause recording until I fix it. And we resume it. Now it's working now. Fine. Okay, the function called should be named rectangle perimeter, and it takes 2 parameters, length and width. Okay, so we wrote the function header, rectangle perimeter, width, length and width, and indented one line. So what is the formula of the rectangle perimeter? It's simply width plus length all times 2. My laptop is dead. Yeah. All times 2. Okay, we calculated the number. We need to return the number. So the function calculation and returns a value. So we add the keyword return here in the beginning. I always prefer control space. It will autocomplete, and if there's something wrong, you will know early. Okay, so this is the function in 2 lines. And actually, for simple function uh, which takes only 1 line, you can even add it. Um, you can add it to the header. So now the whole function is one liner. Define rectangle perimeter that takes length and width as return width and length times 2. That's all. Okay. So this is one liner format. This is the full function format. For one line, functions which are only one line, both are accepted. Okay. If you want to try it, if you want, not required, you can just say print uh, perimeter of rectangle with edges 2 and 4 is. I remove the space because the print will add a space. Or maybe okay, all right, is uh, in rectangle perimeter 2 and 4. Okay, let's run this. Take some time for the first time. simulation project sometime. Okay, meanwhile, we can show another way of printing the result. Another way using if string. Adding if here means this is a format string. Cut space, open parentheses, add this. So now we will print the same string with two forms. First one, this is the run output of the first run. Let's run it again. It's nothing here. We can pause this. Take some time. Okay. That's why it's taking a lot of time. Okay. Run again. It should be faster this time. No, still nothing skeleton. Something behind my hand. Hand. Anyway, so we should see this string space the out of call of this function. 2 plus 4 is 6 times 2 is 12. Twice, yes, it's written twice. Once using print multiple parameters, second using print if string, and the function is called within the if string. Okay. The same happens if we make it the same output if we make it one liner. I don't want not want to consume our time because the server is busy. Let's run it until we uh, see the next question. Okay, same output. Fine, that's fine. Uh, let's see the next question. In this question, it's clear. Write only the function, no main code. So you need only the function, the 1 or 2 lines. No, you don't need to call it. If you call it, it's fine, but it's not required. Next question is about writing a bigger code. It's called hurricane category by wind speed. Here is a set of requirements. First, ask for wind, wind per as miles per hour, and this is taken as integer. Okay. So how do you ask for a user input? By using the function input. Then, if input conversion fails, I mean conversion to int, print because input result is string. If conversion fails, print invalid wind speed and stop. Okay. So it will take the output as integer of wind per miles per hour. If the input conversion fails, print invalid wind speed and stop. So this is what we will print and stop. Else we do our categorization. Let's take up to here one step by one step, step by step. First, we need to ask for wind MPH. Let's take it. I always prefer to take the parameter names copy and paste, not write anything myself. because there will be uh, hidden character, something like that. Uh, one exception is the text is coming from uh, text editor. Sometimes text editor modify some values, especially the single and double quotes. They modify them to uh, start quote and end quote. Okay, let's hash all of these out. And uh, question 9, I guess. Def. Oh, sorry, it's not a function. Uh, Input is a prompt. Enter wind in mph. Okay, this will print something. We take it in wind mph underscore string. Why I say string? Because it's uh, not it comes as string. I usually it's better to modify to uh, name the string version of the variables uh, by adding the suffix str underscore str so that you always know it uh, without any doubt. Okay. Now we assume that we got the value already. Let's try to change it. Let's convert it. So wind mph without str equals int of uh, wind mph str. Okay. Now what we what we will do if the conversion fails, we need to put this line in try uh, um, statement and accept except now we have two options here. First of all, we need to write something print. What was the string? Invalid wind speed. Okay. Okay. Now to stop, we have two options. To stop, we have two options. The first option is to instruct the system to stop here. Second option is um, to raise a flag. Raising a flag by changing a value or doing something else. So we can do something nice. I'll try both of them so that you know them. But in the exam, you need only one. The simplest is simply to say something like sys dot exit and exit code. The exit code 0 means there were no errors. But remember that this exit is a function, not a built-in function. It exists in the sys package, so you need to import sys. The IDE will do it for you. It will import it for you. You don't need to uh, do anything on your own. The simplest option. However, you have not studied this, so we will cancel this now and do the other option. The other option is raising a flag. Could the flag be here in this case? The flag could be to give the wind MPH a value. So let's give it an initial value and then check if the initial value is changed. We um, we go on, move on. Otherwise, we stop. So here we have wind MBH, the same parameter, same variable, equals none. This is the initial value. There's nothing yet. And try to give a value that is an integer conversion, and in the accept the code segment, we just print invalid wind speed. We don't do anything. So that means that if this fails, if this conversion fails, the wind MBH stays none. So we can now we can check if wind MBH without string is not none. That means the conversion succeeded. Only in this case, we do blah 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 blah. Blah. Okay. Remember that everything now is in the if statement body, so we need to um, indent everything above. Sorry, after if one indentation level. So okay, now we start the second step. If wind MBH less than 0 or more than 200, print out of range. I'll take this copy. Sorry, copy less than 0 or more than 200. Okay, another if wind MBH less than 0 or wind MBH greater than 200. But now another level of indentation. Uh, print out of range. Print out of range. Okay, I have to go back. The clicking backspace. Elif. Now we're going to enter uh, into a set of values. The first value is in the range 0 to 200, 338. And the value is tropical depression. Take this copy. Okay, now uh, the question here is when will the interpreter arrive to here? To arrive here, the value must be an integer, not a fraction, and must be between in the range 0 to 200 inclusive. So we know that it's already from 0 to 200. The first condition here is if it is in the range 0 to 38. Do I need to check for being 0 or more? No, because we already know it's 0 or more. So I need only to check whether it's up to 38 inclusive or not. I can do it this way. It's elif wind MBH less than or equal 38. Then I print paste triple division. I don't need to check whether I don't need to write something like 0. Then I don't need this. Okay. Yeah, we remove. Okay. Now we know it's let's go to the next level. Uh, the next level is tropical storm from 39 to 37. Notice that 39 is exactly the next number after 38. So I don't need to check it. I don't need to check whether it's within the range of 30, up to 30, 73 or not. So elif when MBH less than or equal 73, print paste tropical storm backspace. Now 37, 74, 74. Next level value. I don't need to check it. I want to check 16, 95. And here is the output. elif when speed MBH less than or equal to how much? 95. Print category 1. Okay, now I will continue writing as we do, but I want to show you something nice in the IDE. I can select these two lines because I see that uh, uh, from now on these two lines repeat. These two lines, these two lines, these two lines are the same with difference only in the number and the limit. So I'll take one of them. I can take one of them. Copy and paste, 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 paste. Okay, and only change the values. Now I know category 2, category 3, 4, 5. The values are 110, 129. Category 2. Now I made 129. Alhamdulillah. Category 3. The next value. 156. Category 3. Uh, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, this is 4. Okay. And next is 200, category 5. Now, 200 was already checked in the beginning. So we know that it's not more than 200, which means it's less than or equal to 200. That means, well, first of all, this is category 5. So I just don't need to check anything. I can remove everything here, this condition, and just make it else. Voila. This is a full application, full route routine. Okay, let's test that. We don't need in the question. The question does not ask you to run it or test it, of course, but you need to test to make sure that what you wrote is correct in order to take the value. So let's test it. We click run. Enter window MBH. So we need to add a space here next time. Okay, let's give something that's out of range. Let's say -3. Out of range. Okay, again, let's give it something out of range. Let's say 123. With 1000 out of range. Okay, let's make it, what is the maximum? 200. Let's make it only 201 out of range. Okay, now assure that anything out of range is um, eliminated. Try something in range. Wind, let's say 5. 5 expects that it will pass the first condition and it will enter in the second condition. Tropical depression. Yes, tropical depression. Let's give something like 199 or 105. 195. So I wrote something wrongly. I wrote 19195. Mm, you're right. I'm wrong. So again, write 195. Now 195. Yes, category 5. Okay, so that's good. Let's go to the next question. This was question number 10, finished. Question number 11. That was question number 10, not 9. Okay, and we will hash this out by clicking Control and slash. In your IDE, this option may be different. So right click, code, oh, no, here, code, comment with line comment. In my IDE, I choose control and slash because I'm used to using the Eclipse keyboard shortcut, but that's not always the case with everybody. So your your IDE shortcut may be different. Here it's control and space slash. I know it, so I just select them and click control and slash. Done. Check your IDE for your different keyboard shortcut. Back to the question. This we still have 12, two questions, 11 and 12. Okay, recipe scaling with functions. Now we need to write more functions here. Define these functions. Print instructions, scale ingredients, total scaled amount. 3 functions. One void and takes no arguments, so it takes nothing and returns nothing. Second returns a float. The third returns a float. Second takes 2 parameters. Third takes 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters. Okay, let's print them one by one. Print instructions with nothing. Copy text. Right here. Question 11. Def function name and parameters, which are nothing, no parameters, and the column. What does it do? It should print this to the user. Recipe scalar, copy, print, recipe scalar. Enter ingredients amount in cups as well as a scalar factor. And the program brings the total weight of the scaled recipe. This is what the print instructions function should print to the user. Okay. Okay, and unindent. Now the function is done. Nice. Second function, scale ingredients, taking amount, scale factor, copy text. They've always uh, keep at least one empty line between function definitions and between related unrelated code blocks. This will make your code easier to trace. So you should not, you can of course start the next code from here, but it's better to keep one empty line. Okay, def scale ingredients. Uh, enter. Now it's indented again. We have amount and scale factor. What does this function do? It multiplies the ingredient amount by the scaling factor. Straightforward. So multiplies this value by this value and return them in the result. Return amount times scale factor. Notice something important. You not sit here, but for your future consideration, that these two are floats and the output is float. So it's fine. But for some other cases, you may need to do some conversion. Here you don't need, but put in your mind. Okay, so second function is done. Third function is total scaled amount, taking flour, soy sugar, butter, and scale factor. How many parameters? This much. Copy. One space line, which is not important, but it's useful. Paste total scale amount and the column. Okay, now I need, what does it do? It must call scale ingredients once per ingredient. So this must be defined beforehand, so that when total scaled amount uh, tries to call it, it know what does scaling ingredient mean. Uh, and then it will sum all of the return scaling amount and returns the sum. Okay, so call it one by one. So scale ingredient of flour by scale factor. Let's take this line, copy and paste to repeat it, and then see what we can do. To see, we once for flour, once for sugar, once for butter. Now, how can we return the sum of them thereof? Hmm, good question. We have two options. First option is to create a local variable, sum equals 0, and then say sum equals sum, sorry, uh, uh, plus scale ingredient. However, notice something here. There is a built-in function called sum. Now we have now three options, not only one. First option is, let's make this, let's call this total instead of sum. Let's rename this. Rename. Oh, it will take some time. It will take some time. Okay. Total total, and we can take this part. Let's see, Control V, Control V. Now we have total starting with 0, and then adding the scale 1, 1, 1, and return a total. This is one option. Okay, this is one option. Second option, keep this side, Control C, Control other copy, and hide this. The other option is to use the function called sum, which takes iterable. We can put them all in you can say return sum, all of them, close the list here, 1, 2, 3, and remove this. See how it looks like. So it's return sum of scaling gradient of the first parameter, second parameter, and third parameter. To make it easy to see, enter procedure to trace. Okay, this is the second option. uh, Third option is without the function sum because they are already little. Return without the function sum. You can just add us and call and then by one, as well as last time we can exam. Notice that the IDE added parentheses so that it doesn't think that this is a new indentation. The three ways are fine. Choose any one of them. I will stick to the first one. Okay, so we have total starting with 0 and adding scaling gradient one by one. Okay, now in the main, ask for flour, sugar, butter, and scale factor as floats, print scale the total, and optionally round the scale total to 4 digits after the decimal. Okay, nice. So ask for every one of them as floats. So now we define the functions. Let's use them. Um, uh, Flour equals. I will convert one directly. Float of input enter flour amount. The same for sugar, yes. Same for butter. Same for scale factor. And making this. Okay. Now we have all of the four values: flour, sugar, butter, and scale factor. And print the scale total. Print. Notice I add notice that I added an empty line here. Print the scaled total is let's use F string this time. Uh, scale factor, scale ingredients. No, scale, what is it? The function name. Total scale damage. So you see, using the IDE is useful because it will give you the names as much as you go. It will also give you the signature function signature if it's available. So it will save you from a lot of hassle, making mistakes and fixing them again. Total scale amount of flour, sugar, butter, and scale factor. Okay, nice. Let's test that. Enter flour amount, let's say 10. Sugar amount, say 5. Butter amount, let's say 20. Scale factor amount, let's say 1.6, 1.5. So this will become 15, this will become 2.5, this will become 30. Let's see how much it will be. 25.5. Okay, let's repeat again with some other scaling factor. I want to see show something. 10, 5, 20, and let's make this 1.33333. So the amount is 46.6655. 66655. Uh, in the question, it's optional to round the scale total to 4 digits only after the decimal. How can we do that? We can do that by uh, mainly two methods. The first option is to use the built-in function round. Second is as long as you are using the if string, we can just add here colon dot and number. We want 4 digits plus decimal is 5 digits, five spaces. Decimal and the 5 digits and 4 digits are 5. So at 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be 46.6666 only. Let's see what will happen. Uh, 10, 5, 20. What is this? Okay, let's run that. 10, 5, 20, 1.333333. That's for 6. Mm, 6x7 only? What if we change this into only 2? So it should give me one digit. 10, 5, 20, 1.333333. It produced just the scientific formatting. Just make it only 1.3. Should be easier. 10, 5, 20, 1.3333. Only 4 threes. Enter. Okay, this is that's called scientific notation. I'm not sure whether you are familiar with it or not. Uh, okay, yes. Okay. Uh, let's go to the next question. So to format into 4 numbers, we need to make this 6 decimals. 4 numbers. Okay. That's what's optional requiring to do by just adding colon dot 6. So trim the 6 number. Keep only first 5, including the decimal point. Okay. Next and the last question, number 12. Parking fee calculator. The program that calculates parking fees, required functions, print rules, and calc fees. Print rules takes no argument and it's void. So just print rules, which are brief instructions. No, only we have also apply discount, 3 functions. Okay, as um, the question didn't specify what does print rules means, you can just write anything. But if the question uh, asks you to do something interesting, specific, you have to use it. So here in my model answer, I prepared You will enter, I can use it here, copy. Print parking fee rules, version A, working and user. Let's say to make it, you will enter hours parking, and user you have a coupon. These are the rules. Remember that these two are indented, one indentation, and I keep one line uh, before the next function. Second function is calc fees. Calc fees, which takes hours as a float and returns the parking fee as a float. This is the function definition. Def paste. Let's see what does calc fee do. It returns the parking fee as a float using these rules. If hours less than or equal less than 0, so fee is 0. This is easy. We will make a variable called fee and give it initial value called 0. If sending a message if hours less than or equal 0, fee equals 0. If hours less than 2, fee equals 5. It's not if actually, it's else if, because it will be either this value or this value or this value or this value. So elif is capital I. Elif 0 less than hour less than or equal to fee equals 5. And notice that here that when I click the enter, the ID indented this fee by two indentations. Okay, that's one thing. The second thing is that I already know that I don't need greater than or equal to 0 because this is in the else of this if. So I can just simply omit this. So if hours less than 2, fee equal 5, I'm here, go one back indentation once. So if what is then 5 equals 9 would be, so from 0 to 2 if is equal 5, elif hours less than 5 enter fee equal 9. Is there any other option other than the last one? The last one, I can just omit the condition that use if else and bring this um, formula else, sorry, fee equals 9 times hours minus 5, 9 plus hours minus 5 times 2. Okay. For my good luck, the question preparer, which is me, uh, give me the formula almost ready because he wants to check whether I can formalize if else structure well or not. So he doesn't he doesn't want to examine me in writing functions in sorry, formulas in this question. Okay, so by the end of this line, let's go back one indentation. The fee must have gotten a value, whether it's 0, uh, 5, 9, or something calculated from um, from the 9 as hours value. So in all branches, there is fee. Okay, so now I know that fee has some value. So then I apply discount. Apply discount is a third function. Then you bring apply discount. Uh, so now this function returns calculates fee. Then I need to return a fee. This will be the end of the function called calc fee. Okay. Now next function is called apply discount. Takes fee and has coupon. Def apply discount, which takes a fee and has coupon. It takes fee as a float and has coupon with a string yes or no. It takes a string, doesn't take a boolean. Okay, it takes what? A string, and returns a discounted fee. If coupon is yes, so apply 50% of the fee, which means multiplying by 0.5. So it removes the 0.15. Else nothing else. So if else is nothing, we can just simply omit the rest, the second branch. Let's write if fee, sorry, if has coupon equals yes, return fee times 0.85. Else return fee as it is. Okay, now we wrote this function in 3 lines. If, else, return, etc. I can make it a little simpler. I can just remove the else and take return out of the function. And fee, if coupon equals yes, fee equals fee times 0.85. And in both cases, I will return fee. So if it has a component, I will discount key. If I discount fee. Not, I will not do anything. And in both cases, I will return the fee as I received it or after changing it. Okay, is the simpler form. Both are fine. I can copy this. Control C. So this is one form. This is the other form. Okay, let's keep one of them only. Now we have created. Okay, calc fee and created apply discount. And before them, we created print rules. These are the 3 functions needed. Print rules, calc fee, and apply discount. Okay, nice. Now the main program, call print rules, ask user for hours, and ask user if they have coupons, and say let them knows that it's yes or no. And then compute and print the things. Okay, nice. Call print rules. Simply, I would say print rules. Done. Ask user for hours as a float. Hours equals float of input enter hours space. So now we have hours as a string, convert to float, and put in a variable called hours. Ask user if they have a coupon, yes and no. Let me take this copy and paste. Has equals input. Do you have a coupon? Yes and no. Okay. Now compute and print exactly these labeled lines. Base fee, final fee. Exactly these lines. So I need to take this as copy, print f thing base fee equals uh, uh, fee calc fee of hours. Okay, that's what will happen next. The next line, final fee of value. Proceed to be final fee of. Now I need to apply the discount of the base of the calculate fee. So I can do it in two ways. Apply discount of calc fee of hours, the first way. However, the bad thing about it is that I called calculate fee twice, which is not a good practice. The better practice is to take the value of calculate fee, calculate value of take the value of calculate fee and once and keep it, and then use it twice. So I will write here, use here refactor, uh, introduce variable. Hmm. This thing is taking a lot of time. I suppose it should have been finished already earlier. Okay. So I will take calculate fee once, cut, and put it here. Uh, fees equal calculate fees of hours. And here I use fees directly. Here I don't need calculate fees anymore. I can just write fees. So I calculate I call calculate fees once, use it here, keep it here, and once print it as it is, another one time print it after applying discount. Anything else? Optional, show the numbers with two decimal digits. Okay, let's first print and then do the decimal thing. Let's run. Shall we pause this? Make it faster, a little faster. Okay, it printed the values. Oh, so one nice thing to do, usually after you print the rows, to add another empty line. Just print, give nothing. So next time it will be two lines of instructions, details, an empty line, and then enter hours. Okay, enter hours, uh, say 3 hours. Coupon, yes. Hmm, Something wrong. That's coupon. Ah, yes. Interesting. This is in line 104. لا discount fees and has coupon. Okay. And again. So it's important to test your application. However, how confident you have missed something, you have mistyped something, you miscalculated something, anything. So you need to always test your application. Enter hours, 3, your coupon, yes. So the base fee is 9 and the final fee is 7.6499999995. Okay, let's uh, let's format this. Actually, I can format both. We can format both. Fees, names. No, I'll format this first. Colon, dot. How many we want? Let's say 3. Run. Hours, 3 hours. Yes. So final fee is uh, after cutting the third number, 7.65. Okay. Okay. Uh, Run again. Okay, if we want to not to have something notation, we can add if here. Run. Let's say 1000. Yes. 3 points, decimal points. If this is actually correct. Uh, let's run again. Enter hours. 4. Yes. 9 and this is 3 decimal points. Okay. Let's make this only 2. And give something higher than 5. Say 6.333333. Yes, because we no we rounded the second, but not the first. And also round the first. Not to F. 6.33333. Yes. So 11.67, 9.992. We did everything. We also uh, rounded to two decimal points, and let me add here uh, one here, one not. It should be 4F. Okay, nice. There's another way to round the numbers by using the function round. We can set, can instead of this, and say round is comma 2, as simple as this. Let's try both of them and see how they are using the F string and using round. Okay. Also, let's do this as well and use round here. Try that. Six point. Let's try something new. Say 7. Or let's say yeah, 7.8888888. Yes. Same output. Something strange here. Oh yes. So 14 is became 12 point something. The the coupon is applied. So that should be end of today. We already um, calculated everything. We have solved all the questions. Where is that question? And good luck in the exam. Bye bye.